I want to share in this video our favorite video content ideas, and I've made a list of 3 pages, and I'll start to let you dive into my absolute favorite strategy, which you're actually taking part in right now if you are watching this live. So every single month for the past 4 years, I've hosted a meetup. A meetup is simply a community gathering of people who are interested in the same topic, where we can exchange ideas and become better growth marketers together. It was always thought to be primarily an offline thing. Yeah, let's meet here at Startplatz in Cologne. But then we started to record them, so people were able to download it later. And it became a thing. Then we started to live stream it. And this absolutely forces me to create one really impactful piece of content per month. One big presentation like this one here, where I have to show up. Otherwise, I would look really stupid in front of 100 people who show up, or in front of the hundreds of people who are watching it after the live stream. So I'm absolutely using this to pressure myself. So, and if you want to check this out, if you go to pirateskills.com, you will see that the upcoming meetups are already showing there. And the next one that you can join is on June 3rd. And then we're going to talk about personalization is the new A/B testing. And I want to show you how you can take your conversion rate optimization game to the next level. Yeah, so we do those events, and what happens with those events? We have one event per month. Because of the current situation, we now upgraded to 2 events per month, but normally we have 1 event per month. It's about 90 minutes long. We live stream it. That means no chance for editing afterwards, just cutting it. We are filming them in a way that we have 5 to 6 segments that are each 10 to 15 minutes long. And out of those, we could easily extract twice as many short to the point videos that are like 1 to 3 minutes long. Even though at pirateskills we really focus on those 10 to 15 minute cuts, because that's this thing that my folks like. Yeah, we are into more in-depth explanatory stuff. But if you have more of a lifestyle brand that needs quick answers, then the 1 to 3 minute video segments are absolutely invaluable. And to be honest, I don't know any content marketing strategy that builds a connection with your tribe like this, like those regular live events. It is something about being real, being accessible, yeah, to allow people to ask questions, allow people to challenge you. Yeah, you will see in the question and answer section that people are saying like, dude, why aren't you doing it this and that way? And I'm absolutely fine with that. And people will see that you are practicing what you're preaching. Every month you show up consistently. I've never seen a method as potent as having a regular event. I would begin with once a month for 19 minutes, or even 60 minutes would be fine. And to live stream that if possible, otherwise record it and then share it with the people later. Yeah, this is our absolute secret. Yeah, I would attribute 90% of the revenue of pirateskills to this strategy. And there is another thing that happens while we are recording regular events. We now have a learn management system on pirateskills.com where you can download all of the videos from the past and all of the slides. That means every month, every event that we are doing, this free course becomes more and more valuable for diverser people. Yeah, there is something to be found for anybody. If you go to getpirateskills.com/free, you will see the library of content that has stacked up there. And it just keeps on getting more valuable. And I hope we keep on getting better with doing those events. Yeah, and I'm absolutely excited to see you back again here at Startplatz when we are doing it. But there is definitely something to be said for doing it online first. I think the biggest difference between doing it online first is that I can look into the camera directly, and that I'm not talking like off axis to an audience and the camera just happens to be there. There's just not that connection, in contrast to me looking straight into the camera like right now. Yeah, I saw Christina just posted a link into the Discord channel, so if you want to see that, or just go to get.pirateskills.com/free. We also have it usually in the comments of the video segment. Yeah, so there you will be able to find all of the videos and slides from this and the past meetups. Cool. So let's dive into the video content ideas beyond having a regular event. That is by far my favorite one. Yeah, this is why it's up top. And let's discuss why some of them are good and what the challenges are. So the second best one I think you can do is to interview experts in your niche. Why is this awesome? First of all, you don't have to be the expert. You can start to be the one who's interviewing the expert. You can signify that you are learning, and you can use the reach of those experts who are going to share this video in their community. Yeah, if you have a podcast, for example, it's very common that the person who's being interviewed is sharing the podcast or the video that is being created in their channel. It definitely gives your audience the opportunity to gain value from stuff that you are producing. And if you are asking thoughtful questions and contribute to the discussion with the expert, you will be perceived as well as the person, as the go-to person who's knowing people, who can connect you to other people. In the beginning of the Pirate Skills meetup, we had, I think only in meetup number 14 was the first time when I actually was the only presenter. Yeah, and later, because of the feedback we got, we switched it more into a Ben Talks video, and sometimes there is a speaker. So then, for the people who love to write, I have this article idea. I think it's super sad that there are so many good blogs, but hardly any of them have a video that accompanies that article. And it would be so easy for the person who has written the article to just stand in the front of the camera, not read it, but to give her personal perspective on this article, and maybe the reason why she wrote that article and why it's important. And imagine you have already structured all of the content in your head. You have already pre-written it. You don't have to think about the words that hard. If I would be starting a blog, there wouldn't be one article that doesn't have a video with it. And there's another reason for it. For some wild reasons, we devalue books and text. For some reason, there are books here that cost like 20 euros, but if you want to buy the online course that comes with the book, it costs 2,000 euro. And it is the same content, just in video format. And without much effort, you will be able to increase the perceived value of your content, even though it's stupid. Yeah, it is okay. We can live with human behavior. You can add much more value to what you already produced. Then, a no-brainer, do how-to videos. How-to is, I think, for most products, the most important video content that you can produce. How does your shirt work? How should you wash it? With what could you combine it? How is your software to be used? How is your service working? What's the content of your workshop? Whatever you are doing, explain how it works in a video, step by step. You don't have to put it all into one video. Just one step after another, explain your product. This is good content marketing, and at the same time, you're onboarding people to your product. A company who's doing that absolutely excellent is the SEO company called Moz, M-O-Z.com. Take a look at their content marketing. HubSpot as well. So, and then really curious idea, just solve customer problems live on camera. We are going to start from June on to make those meetups completely about case studies. We are just going to solve growth marketing problems here in the meetup. And that's going to be the core content. I absolutely believe in this method because it shows that you're flexible and know what you're talking about. And if you have enough case studies, you will always find the right person in the audience who just identifies with that example. And you can do a good old Q&A session. I'm sure you have a customer support or a salesperson who hears all the questions that our customers are asking. Get a list, let them sort in order of importance, and start answering those questions. By the way, those question and answer videos are very frequently my best performing ads on Facebook ads. Yeah? So consider doing a Q&A session. We have more pages of content ideas. Yeah, don't fret. I will leave all excuses down there on the floor. So another very strong move is to give your opinion on industry news. You are in a niche and there are constantly news, and do not regurgitate those news. That is being done by stupid news outlets more than enough. What is your opinion? Yeah, nobody has your opinion. And that is an absolute unique opportunity to show personality and to show people that you have perspective. For example, today I commented on the launch of the new Facebook shops. I'm absolutely fascinated by. Facebook is going to become an e-commerce platform. That is a huge change. Yeah, and Facebook is not Facebook anymore. Facebook is Instagram and WhatsApp and all kinds of other products. And we will be able to host a video, an e-commerce platform that will be absolutely easy to use, will be super personalized with all of the data that Facebook has about us. It will be a growth marketing dream for e-commerce. And if I just put that opinion out, yeah, not just regurgitate the specs and the content of what Mark Zuckerberg has already said, it is interesting and valuable for people to watch. Another biggie is to create and capture testimonials from your customers. Start creating success stories. Get your customer together with you in front of the camera and start doing interviews and start talking about how your work or your product has changed their life. Yeah, this absolutely fantastic content. You should do this like on a monthly basis. It's something I'm personally missing out a lot on. So for whatever reason, whenever we post something about this office or about the team, people go nuts about it. It's the post with the most reach. It's the post with the most comments, the most engagement. People love to connect on a human basis. So give them a behind the scenes view of your team and your office if they're up for it. Then use the whiteboard or use it like I'm using the iPad right now. Yeah, use something where you can explain something in very simple terms on a whiteboard, and it increases the interactivity of the video, and it makes it like you're standing in front of them and explaining something right now. Or you can alternatively just share your screen, like in parts I'm doing right now, where you show people how to use your product if it's, for example, a piece of software. Or you can show them how to find the best resources, your favorite blogs and books, but let's get to that. Another nice video content idea is to start a challenge or contest. Whenever you have the idea, the great idea, to create a contest, a giveaway, why not create a video where you explain how this contest works? It will increase the probability that people will partake in your content, which increases probably your followers, your email lists, and it will make it much more fun. Last but not least, the third page of video content ideas. talk about relevant books. Books, of course, if you have written a book, talk about that all day long, but talk about other people's books as well. Whenever we talk about a book, people start suggesting other books in that niche, and I can read those again. And I'm, as I said, already a pretty big book nerd. And since I'm already consuming all of this information, why not share your key insights from that book with your audience? And if it's an awful book, tell them as well so they can avoid it. Then what people also love is resources. Like, these are my 3 favorite YouTube channels. These are the best articles, the best podcast. And make a list, make a presentation with a list of those resources. So, and then, this is a simple one, which is so powerful. Ask questions. I misunderstood social media for years. I always thought social media was a place where I just talk, where I just spit out information and somebody absorbs it. But what social media is actually about is about starting a conversation. And asking questions is the easiest way to start a conversation. It gives your audience to show that they know something, or that they would like to also get the answer to that question. It's one of the simplest and most powerful ways. If you're looking for people, for example, you're looking for jobs, which we have 2 of today during the live stream. I will share 2 jobs in Cologne for growth marketers at the end of the live stream in the Q&A section. You can ask them, hey, does anybody know some great people who are looking for a job as ... Yeah, put that into a video. And then share something human. We always have something like a fun fact, a fuck up that happened to me, or like an 8-year-old memory that I share on maybe like once a month is more than enough. That actually shows that I'm not kind of robot or super weird, not approachable person. Yeah, so for example, I share my long hair picture, or I'm not allowed to share pictures with my family, very sadly. That's just an agreement that we had, that we won't show our kids until they can decide for themselves. But that kind of stuff that shows that you're human. Then this is a big piece of content to create, a mini course. You could explain your product in a mini course. You might even be able to sell that, or say that you sell it, but give a discount on it and use it as a lead magnet. And then the last idea is share your ideas about stuff. What are your ideas for solving certain problems or about certain topics? Yeah, that goes again into the opinion to industry news section a little bit as well. And I think with this great stack of video content ideas, you should never ever run out of ideas to talk about in videos. You could use this list as well for your social media post. Yeah, but I had this specifically in mind when I imagined you creating a content schedule that requires you to publish 1 to 3 videos per week.